Hey folks, this is Tolhi and welcome to Let's Play Minecraft, part 9. So this is kind of part 9 again. I'm going to call what I just did part 8.5 because I just spent the last 2 hours rearranging all the chests. There used to be a bunch of chests here with a bunch of different stones and items in them, and it took me a lot longer to organize them than I thought. I thought it would be a quick, maybe 15-minute thing, but it took a long time to move all the items around. So we made a few ender chests, 3 of them to be specific, in that kind of little part. I'm not going to make it part of the playlist, so if you're watching, you'll have gone from 8 right to 9, and I'll have a link in the description to the unlisted 8.5. If you want to go watch me spend 2 hours moving items around, which is not necessarily bad content, but very specific content. All right. But now that all of those items are sorted and we can hopefully find things a little bit more easily, we should be good to start working on a couple other projects. So kind of impromptu project number 1 is we need to figure out how to get our villagers to be able to navigate between our upstairs of our castle and the downstairs of our castle. I did show off in the 8.5 that this XP farm is now working at pretty good efficiency. But also we have it so that the villagers, when they're downstairs, can get trapped inside of these 2 pens. Their workstations are in these rooms normally, and we can have it so that when they come to their workstations to work for the day, we can close the doors and reveal the zombies. Normally I have it blocked off when I'm trying to get them to come in here, and then they will end up being scared of the zombies and spawn iron golems in the room above. And this has been working not at great efficiency, but good enough that we've been making a good amount of iron. So the only spot that they can spawn up the iron golems are in here, and that's because the floor is actually slabs. So there's a lot of slabs everywhere here. You can tell because, yeah. And so the iron golems can't spawn on the slabs, so the only location they can spawn is up there with the water. They'll move towards the lava, die, and then produce iron. And we've gotten enough iron now that mostly it's working and I'm fine. I thought I'd release them, and they came up here and they've never come back down. So we got to figure out how to get them downstairs. Also, Jojo Smith 04 in Twitch chat, first time chatter. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. Yeah, see, there are beds for them downstairs, but at night they are not figuring out how to find them. And I'm wondering if it's somehow the slabs that are causing a problem with their pathfinding, or if the path is just too weird and windy for them. So if it is the slabs, I don't know how to fix that, because if we remove the slabs, then we're not going to be able to have the iron farm operational. Jassim, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Maybe the beds are too far away height-wise. Possibly. Let's see if we can lure them. Let's start there. Let's see if we can lure one of them with a bed. So we're gonna put a bed here. You find this bed? Can you guys figure out to find that? Nope. Okay. Let's bring it up to this level and see if they can figure that out. What if I make a bed here? Can you figure that out? You can. Okay. Krazik 1 in Twitch chat saying hello. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Okay, so you can find that bed. It's the stairs then? Because if I move this bed down here, are you telling me you can't find it? Nope, you found it. Okay. And then... Oh, did you find the other bed down here? Because there is another bed. Okay, okay. So they gained access to this one. So we can lure them. But... Let's see if we can get the other one. Once they come up here, they can't figure out how to get back down. And, like, it wasn't like we had to lure it all the way to the bottom. We just had to lure it to the middle, and then it got close enough. So maybe the height difference really is the problem. Yeah, okay. Okay, good, good. Good. Oh, right. I gotta block off the zombies. Right, and we kind of got rid of all of our items, so we have no building blocks. So, there's a suggestion that maybe I keep them trapped. And I could do that, but I really don't want to. I think I really want the villagers to be able to free roam through the castle so that, like, eventually we get to the point where we're literally walking around the castle and just running into random villagers. That's what I really want to do, is have this castle full of villagers wandering around and treating it as a space that they can explore. But if the pathing is just not quite there for it, I mean, that may just be it. Did you run all the way upstairs? Oh, I left this open, which is also a mistake. You didn't come up here, did you? No. Oh, okay, you figured it out. Okay. Alright. And yeah, if we brought the librarian down here, which we have done in the past, and made its workstation here, we could have them both be trapped, and then we could activate the golem farm, which maybe we do. Maybe we just... I'm going to show off the golem farm for a minute. I don't think we need it permanently. I am really sad that they're not able to wander between this upstairs and downstairs without issue. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was not chat. Listen, it was an accident. Okay. I think the other villager pushed chat into the wall a little bit. Come on. This way. Oh, there you are. Oh, did day break? Oh, day broke. Okay, and now they're immediately coming back up here. Let's see if we can lure with the workstation. Where are you going? There's nothing up here for you. Go back downstairs. These villagers are going to be the death of me. I mean, I can keep them isolated on one floor. Okay, you're going back down there. Good, good. Now, have you become lost and unable to figure out where you're going? No? Okay. Okay. You're pathing. This is good. No, don't stop. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bump in. Listen, I don't... Let's not fight right now. You're doing what I asked. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. It's fine. Okay, so they're all gonna... They seem to be able to figure out where they're going again. Maybe make the corridors bigger? Let's improve the pathing, hopefully, by having multiple paths. Let's villager-proof the castle. Because right now we've kind of got them stuck in a corridor, and this is something that I wanted to do, and this is one of the projects I'd like to do in the near future. So let's just try it now. So let's try and make it so that there's more space that they can wander in, and see if that improves where they can go. Let's grab another chunk of this. Let's grab a workbench. Throw that down. And then let's make more stairs. Stairs. Or no, not stairs. More walls. Okay. So, one of the big things that we need to be careful of is them falling and hurting themselves. All of this should be relatively safe for them. I don't necessarily trust them to go out on the balcony by themselves because they might get shot or fall out of here. In fact, you know what? Let's just do... that's still not even that safe for them. For the time being, we're gonna block this area off. The villagers can't go this way. So this is a no-go zone. No-go zone. Same thing here. This area is gonna just be blocked, and they can't come through this doorway. I'd like them to be able to walk out into the courtyard. If that's the case, then we need to block off this door, and we need to block off this entrance from the outside, because we might just have problems with monsters coming in through there. We'll eventually make really cool gates. This is going to be a problem. But for now, let's grab some dirt and just wall off the entire front door with a temporary block, so that nothing comes in from the outside. And Endermen are constantly placing stuff, which is the worst. Okay, so we're going to go up. And we're just going to seal the whole thing off from the outside. Because we have to keep our villagers safe. Come on. There we go. Awesome. We got some torches on us, right? Yep. Let's throw some of those down. We're just going to make sure this area is well lit. And then we will put a gate here so that we can get through, I think. Okay, that's probably pretty safe. Also, I added these lanterns at some point, and I think that's pretty cool. Now, over here, we're going to do the same thing. I think I'm going to be cooler and do wall pieces, though. And we're just going to wall all of this area off as well, which has a dual purpose, which I'll explain in a bit. There. Ow. Okay, and then That's kind of cool, actually. I didn't realize that looked like that when you build out. I'm going to have to keep that shape in mind. Okay. How do I keep this blocked off? Honestly, let's just seal this off completely, and we'll have a different entrance over to one side. I made a tunnel to the portal room. So for the time being, we're just going to seal that so that nothing can come in that way. So this should be now safe for them to come through here. We've blocked off this area so that they can't go through that side of the castle, hopefully. Now, they're going to be able to come in through that gate and use this stairwell, hopefully. They'll be able to come up to this floor and not be able to do much, honestly. And then here, we don't really want them wandering off, I don't think. This area is a bit dark, too. We probably want to light this a little bit more. It's probably safe from things spawning, but again, can't be too careful. Want to keep our villagers safe. That's a problem, so we're going to need to fix that. We're going to need more cobblestone, because we need more walls. Boop, 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 boop. Cool, that should be enough. Okay, so we're going to need to wall this area off so that they can't fall, because we definitely don't want them falling. Pick up some of these random blocks that I'm pretty sure Endermen are leaving all over the place. Cool. And then they can get through here if they... Well, you know what? We could just block this area off. Yeah, we'll leave this open, and then we'll block off over here, so that for now they can't cross over to the other side of the castle. Again, we're trying to extend their space, but we're going to extend it slowly, making sure that things are safe before kind of giving them more access to the castle. Probably didn't need the second layer, huh? You know what? Actually, if something spawns over there like a spider, we actually do want to have this completely walled off. Okay. Cool, cool. So this is another little room that they can hang out in. And then up here, again, we're gonna villager proof this by giving a railing to our stairwell so that they can't fall down. Now I'm just fixing aesthetics. And I don't think we have enough smooth stone to fill all of this in. Okay, so then we probably want to keep them from traveling to that side as well. So, just going to quickly grab some smooth stone. And here... I think we just block them off from being able to cross over to that side for the time being. Now, I'm fine with them walking around, I think. I am a little sad because I think what I have to do is this in order to make it safe for them, because I don't want them falling off the castle wall, so we have to add railings, which I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to like or not. We're going to do it, and worst case, we can always change it, but I think we have to do this to keep them safe. Okay. We're gonna seal this off temporarily. Again, just going to make sure everything is safe and that we don't have any villagers dying or anything crazy before we give them full access to the castle. This should be all safe for them to walk around, though. Okay, and we're going to wall this off for the time being. Heard a pig. It must be on the cliff above us. Let's wall this off. This is from the old TNT explosion. Oh, I might actually use this room in a bit. Okay, let's keep walling. And then we've got this section, which I think I kind of want to follow the perimeter, because this is kind of like a natural cliff that's in the face of the mountain. Man, we're going through a lot of walls. Don't need that one. And I don't think we need this one. This might look dumb, but what if we went out like this instead? I don't love it. Cool. So this should now be safe for them. Quote unquote safe. We do need to seal this last corridor up. But they now should be safe to wander through here. So if we open up this area, ooh, we get to redeem or get a gate back. We definitely need more of these. Hello, Trinity Hearts. Welcome, welcome. We're just trying to villager-proof our castle so that we can let them explore a little bit more freely. And hopefully that will help their pathfinding. We can get rid of this makeshift wall, I think. The only issue is this part. We don't want them gaining access to up here, I don't think. So we'll just, again, we're just going to add some walls. No to that area. Okay. Ooh, and we get another gate back. Okay. Okay. Again, Enderman leaving blocks everywhere. Okay, so you guys are now free to roam through the entire upper corridor. You can take this stairwell. Oh, I missed a spot. Any other spots I missed? We'll do a once over just to make sure. Oh, we don't want them having access to this area. We want to close this way off until we're sure that everything else is safe. Yeah, just one more perimeter check. Probably should have done this before opening their paths. And this is all looking good. That's closed off. I think I like that a little bit more. You're still not moving. Your bed is downstairs. You can't figure out how to get there. Why? So you should have access to this area. Should have access to this area. You can open into the courtyard. What if we open up more of these areas now? Because this shouldn't need a gate. They should be free to wander through here. We do need to get a slab. Because we want to fill that in. Okay, we'll drop off these slabs. This cobble. and this dirt for now, because I think we're removing things, not so much adding. All right, and then we also took chests out, so we want to fill those blocks so that guardians don't spawn in those spots. The iron, or sorry, golems, not iron golems, not guardians. And then this should be able to be removed. Okay, and they should be free to wander. They should have access to this whole courtyard, that area up there, and then 2 stairwells. But they're still not figuring out how to go places. Yeah, they're all just stuck. Why are you stuck? Just gonna block off that corridor for now. They all have beds, but all their beds are down here. And they can't seem to figure out how to get down this stairwell. And I was hoping by opening all of the other areas up and adding another stairwell that they could access, that maybe they could find a different path. But they still don't seem to be able to find stuff. Okay, let's try and guide them with beds again. So we're gonna put a bed down. Is it that this is too low? Here's a bed. Okay, there's a bed. Cool, cool. There's your bed. Now come over here. Yep, good, good. Now come downstairs. They figured it out before. Your bed's down there. Excellent. Okay. Now your bed's over here. I think what we're going to do for now is we're going to just trap them on the bottom floor. I'm going to leave them access to the courtyard, and if they wander back upstairs, they wander back upstairs, but I'm going to block off that stairwell, because that seems to be giving them difficulty. There's another bed over here. You can have that one. Okay, now we need to get Chat down here. Chester's in Chester's home. Now where did Chat go? Yep, that's a bed. You gotta come down here to use it. Come on. And like, I feel like I've tried ignoring them in hopes that they just figure it out. That doesn't... And see, right at... Okay, day has broke. Yeah, the sun has just risen. And as soon as day breaks and they're done sleeping, they come up here and get lost. I mean, I guess he's tracking him. What if we widen things? Like, maybe the pathfinding is too narrow? What if we just made this a bigger corridor? What if that was the case? Just gonna try some stuff. Because they can't find the other stairwell down. I guess that pathing would be even more complicated, right? If they were to try and go around through the main castle. Question in chat is, does a boat work? Yes, a boat would work for getting them downstairs. You're not wrong. That would probably be an easy way of getting them down there. But I really want them to figure it out on their own. I want them to be able to wander the castle without me having to constantly be like pushing them places. And I'm not sure, I had hoped the AI was advanced enough that if I just set up a village, they would figure it out. But I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing wrong. Or if I am doing anything wrong. I do know that it's pretty common to just trap them in like cells, but again, I'd like to have it more more like free and open than that. R3M with the follow, appreciated. Uh, 60-watt oven, first time chatter, saying they're a little bit smooth brain. Yeah, I can see that. So, see, Lurker has now come upstairs, and Lurker was attached to a grindstone, but I haven't traded with Lurker yet because I haven't defined their job forever. I think I want them to be a farmer, but I haven't really decided. But by Lurker coming up here, Lurker can no longer find their way back down to the grindstone downstairs, and so they seem to be losing their job. They can't find their workstation anymore, so they're just detached. Okay, so you're coming out here, which is cool, and you're gonna do a little wander. See, this is good. I'm excited that they're exploring a little bit more, but I'm not sure if they can explore and figure out a way downstairs. What's crazy though is they know how to come upstairs. As soon as Lurker woke up, Lurker immediately came up the stairs and was like, I'm gonna hang out up here forever. So there's something, and like, okay, I put down slabs down here so that we could get the iron farm working. It's possible the slabs are just a problem. Let's see if we could get it working with 2, because I do want to show it on stream at some point. So if I break this block and we have 2 people here, if 3 of them are in here, we start getting iron golem spawns in the room above, and then they die to some lava. If there's only 2, it doesn't seem like it works. So that we need all 3 of them down here. So we need Lurker to come back downstairs if we're going to show off the iron farm. Okay, let's close off the zombies for now. We're going to leave both of you there while we try and figure out how to get Lurker downstairs. So part of making the iron farm work is we have slabs all over the floor down there. And I think we might want to just remove those slabs to see if that helps their pathfinding. If it does, then I could also make that room 2x2 so that the only spot they can spawn is a 2x2, and that might be a workable solution to still have them be able to navigate. Okay, Lurker found this stairwell. Okay, cool. Neat. Alright, so Lurker, you found your way in here. You want this to be your workstation. I haven't decided on a workstation permanently for you, but for now, that's fine. Let's take this workstation. Okay. No. Can you come in here? Come in. Yeah, come in. Come in. Can you find this? No. If I remove the slabs, can you find this? So it does seem like slabs cause some... Yeah, and as soon as I remove... He was on the slabs. Okay, they're all in here. I'm going to quickly show the iron farm just show that it's working. Okay. Had to wait for them to run away. So if we come up here, we should have iron golems spawning in here. No. Alright. It's probably because I took one of their beds away. If they haven't slept, then they refuse to work. But the fact that, like, as soon as I removed the slabs that were on the ground near the smithing table, Lurker immediately walked to it, and then when Lurker kind of randomly wandered onto the slabs and I removed the station, Lurker immediately started moving towards the grindstone. So I think the slabs legitimately are causing the problem. So the way we solve that is we remove the slabs and we remove the slabs and we make this a too high room so that the iron golems can't spawn because of the too high rule, not because of the slabs. I was really hoping slabs would work. Because I don't love this being too high, it just feels very cramped if we make it a too high space. Okay, let's try... Oh, I guess with some of this modifications I made, the iron golem could spawn in this stairwell too. Let's start removing the slabs. And let's see if that causes us to have better pathfinding with our villagers. Honestly, we've gotten several stacks of iron from farming the iron golems. So if I have to dismantle the farm for the time being, it's not a big deal. I'd rather see them working properly with their AI. So we're going to make pathways so that they can move around and get to their bedrooms. And then anywhere where we don't have slabs, we're going to have to make it 2 high instead of 3 high. And so that means here we're going to have to come out, and what we'll do is we'll just do this, I guess, which looks awkward, but I think it's all testing to see if we can better understand how the AI works. Oh, interesting. We can't get under these areas. Okay, did they all find beds? You found a bed. You found a bed. And... oh, this bed was not found. Okay, well, where is our last villager? Oh, we left this gate open, so they must have come up here. No. I hear them. Did they go down this corridor? Did they go outside? constant game of hide and seek. Okay, Chester's up here, and I don't know why. Chester, I need you to go back downstairs. Your bed's downstairs. Please go downstairs. We've removed the slabs. Please tell me your AI is going to figure it out now. We even have like this non-stared area, so hopefully that makes it easier. I guess before making things only too high, let's first start by just testing whether or not the villagers can even pathfind with these modifications. So we've removed slabs. Does that help Chester find a bed? No, it does not. So where do we go from here? I guess I bring you a bed? It's also highly possible that they just don't like Y changes. Like, what I'm trying to do right now is set it up so that there's like a second floor and a third floor and stuff. And like or technically I have a first floor, a second floor which has an iron golem farm on it, and a third floor which has like a library on it. And it seems like they might just not like multi-level structures. But if that's the case, how do they find the stairwell to go up in the first place? I guess just through random wandering? But like they can't find and search for beds or workshops across height differences? Interesting. Okay. Okay, so you're up and about. Yeah, this is the courtyard. You've never been out here. That's cool. And then I think I saw someone heading upstairs. Yeah, Lurker immediately went upstairs again. And then Chester is coming to chat with Lurker, maybe? No, Lurker's just... Yeah, they're chatting. Okay. Now, the real test is, can they find their workshops? Okay, you're here. Good, good. Just gonna remove any slabs. Okay, Lurker, you're still here. Chester's hanging out in the library. Okay. Cool. I will understand these villagers. If it is the last thing I do chat, we will figure out how they operate. Okay, so around midday, they will all head to their workstations. I think that's what Lurker's doing now. Or not even midday, around like, you know, just after sunrise. They kind of hang out and they chat for a little bit. And after they're done chatting, they go to their workstations. Okay. You're okay, Chester found... Is that the brewing stand? The only one remaining is Chat, who needs to find their lectern. I need you to go downstairs. Okay, we're gonna lure the... Chat should want to find the lectern. So if we bring the lectern up, we should be able to lure Chat with it. Okay. All right, we could get a boat. We could do boats. But I think this will also work. Yep. Okay, and then if we come over here and place it on the middle of the stairwell, chat should come over and find it. Yep. Okay, and then if we come down here and we put it at the bottom of the stairs, chat should hopefully find it. Yep, chat's on the way. And then if we bring this into here and put it down here, chat should find it. And now we close the gate, and we close the gate. Everyone's in the room. Everyone had a good night's rest. Hello! Okay. And I'm pretty sure I'm already hearing it operating. Oh, a zombie got out. I definitely heard an iron golem dying. So if we wait here a second, an iron golem should spawn. Oh, wait, no. We've not set up all the 2x. So technically the iron golem can spawn in random locations in the area too. So it's not guaranteed that the iron golem will spawn upstairs anymore because of the way that we've removed the slabs. Okay, we did have one spawn up here, but it died before I got to come up and show you. So in order to make it so that the iron golem doesn't spawn on any of the areas where we've removed slabs, we have to make them at least 2 high. But to be perfectly honest, the AI didn't seem to figure things out anyways. Oh, this is funny. Okay, so it's spawning here in the stairwell. Let's replace those stairs with real stairs. I don't know if any of this matters. Like, because, yeah, we could fix it so that everything is, like, set up to be non-golem spawning like we had before. But, like, slabs or no slabs, if the AI can't figure out how to come down this stairwell once they've gone up it, I don't know what to do about that, right? Like, it's just, at some point, like, what I want to have happen just isn't gonna happen. And that's to have a castle full of villagers wandering around, hanging out and doing their own thing. Well, I guess wandering around, hanging out and doing their own thing, and also doing exactly what I want them to do when I want them to do it. Alright. Again, the iron farm was working for a long time. We can see that because of the fact that there's a bunch of, like, iron in here. It was operating, but I just don't think it's probably easier for me to set up a proper iron farm that's just a normal one with, like, 3 villagers trapped in an area where they're permanently making iron golems. But I really wanted, like, some sort of hybrid model where it was just like, hey, occasionally they just wander over, see a zombie, and spawn an iron golem. And that iron golem just dies. So that, like, passively, we would just get a bit of iron over time. Okay, let's rip up all the slabs. because the slabs may or may not be causing issues, but I think what I want to do now is turn off the whole iron golem spawning part, and I just want to see if their AI works if there's no slabs here, if that makes any difference with their pathfinding. And if it does, then we can rearrange the way that I'm doing this to not use slabs. But if their AI is still broken, well then, I don't know. Then what I'm trying to do is just maybe not possible, which is have them be free roamers. Because they'll free roam into a spot where they get stuck and they can't find their way back to their bed again. And that's not a good scene. Okay, so with all of this gone, will they wander upstairs and just get lost and stuck again? That's the question. And while we're waiting to try and get an answer for that question, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on another build. I want to try and get the throne room area converted into a monster spawning area for the time being. And so we're going to go over there and do some work on that, I think, while we wait for these guys to wander, get lost, and then see if they get unlost. So much work. Just tearing it all up. But again, I succeeded in my original goal of getting iron. We now have enough that I can make several anvils and not really have much problem with running out, at least for the time being. And if I need to, I can always set up a configuration where I can get some more idle iron. Okay, clearing all the slabs. The double-edged sword of the effectiveness on the pickaxe is that it's very easy to just like accidentally break something you didn't mean to. Okay, so we'll light this area. Remove this gate. Hashtag free roamers. It's pretty good. The fact that someone isn't at their bed makes me a little concerned that someone is already lost. Just removing every single slab. Okay. Stairs up. You're up here somewhere hanging out, aren't you? Well, there's a bed up here that's also unclaimed. So where did they go? Are they in the courtyard somewhere? Did we just lose 2 of our villagers? Chat is here. Are they... Oh, are they upstairs? In this little room? No, 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 no. You're not supposed to be in here. I removed this block and I forgot to put it back. And it's not safe if this block isn't here. Okay. Luckily, they can't die. I need you to bump you a little bit. Just... Okay. I need all that iron. I don't want to let it go to waste. Okay. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to come down here. We're going to transfer all of the iron. This is also full. We're going to transfer all of the iron into here. And then we're going to break this. Okay. Red Yoshi with the question of maybe remove the lava. You know, possibly might be a good idea. I'll give you that. It's so loud. Okay. Okay, that's reset back up again. We'll put the lava here. I need to get above it. Can we, you know what, honestly, let's audio sounds, and we're just going to turn hostile creatures down a little bit. Which could be dangerous, but... Okay. Cool. I think I kind of want to just block... I kind of want to just block people off from being able to come up here. I think this area is working as intended. We don't know if it's even going to function once we set these folks up. So I think, yeah, but we're just going to block this area off for now. It's too dangerous for them. I need you to go back downstairs, please. Go find a friend. Don't lure a friend up here. Just go downstairs. No, go downstairs. No, go down. Go downstairs. I'm going to ignore them. I'm done with it. I'm done. We're just taking this gate away. We're going to block off this wall when they finally leave from up there. The area is safe now. We'll put down another bed for folks, and let's go out into here. So we want to remove all the torches in this area, I think. And we also want to put down one of these gates blocking chat from being able to get in here, because this is a space that we don't want people coming in. Ooh, Ignis the Lost in YouTube letting me know that apparently the fire can hurt them. We can remove that fire. It was mostly there for cooking food, but we've since made a smoker. Ooh, Silk Touch works on that though, so we actually get it back. That's good to know. Okay. Now, head into here. Alright, and I want to remove all the torches in here so that mobs can start spawning in this area. And then, after we have mobs spawning in here, well, we could have probably done this in the other order, but we're going to set up a observatory up above us, where we're going to make some glass, and we're going to set up a kind of a watch area where we can see... Oh, you guys are coming right away, huh? No. And we're going to see if we can set this up so that we can try and find zombie villagers through this area. Okay, it's getting darker. Because if I understand correctly, every time a zombie spawns, there's like a 5% chance of it being a zombie villager. Okay, this is bad. Things went from fine to not fine very quickly. think for now we're just going to leave. Yeah, it's okay. And then we're going to go up above, I think. Now, can we stop in here? Is everyone found their homes? You're at your workstation. Good, good. Have people gotten out of the upstairs area yet? No. Chester, I need you to go downstairs. I really need you to go downstairs. Boop. Hey, figured it out. Okay. Again, there's slabs here, so maybe the slabs were still part of the problem here? No sign of Lurker, though. Where did Lurker get to? Lurker didn't die from the fall, right? Because, like, last we saw Lurker, we dropped them down the hole from above. They were up in the lava area, and we dropped them down. We haven't seen them since. That's concerning. Did we lose Lurker? If they can get hurt by campfires, then they probably can get hurt by that too. Oh, there you are, Lurker. I was very concerned about you. You just doing a little sightseeing, wandering around? It's fine. We're gonna move this bed downstairs as well. And when nighttime comes, we'll check on them to see if they all find their beds or not. The fact that Lurker is without a job again has me a little concerned, though, that they are not able to path, even with the slabs removed. Okay. Right. Let's drop off some of this iron so I don't lose it while we're trying to build out this observatory area I want to do. Let's drop that off, and then we're trying to get better about organizing things into the proper chests, so we're going to put some of the blocks that we've been using over here that we don't need anymore anyways. So we don't need this dirt, and we don't need any more of this smooth stone. We don't need this. I'd like to use some glass, so we'll get a furnace going to try and get rid of get the rest of the sand into glass form. For now, we'll put these workstations in here because I'm not sure what to do with them, so we'll leave them in the ender chest. This doesn't have to be here anymore. They should be free to roam through this area. I don't think they're going to hurt themselves on the lava. It's all pretty self-contained and decorative. Good. Still no sign of Lurker. Okay, we'll put the sand out here. And then we'll put the slabs back. We're just going to dump them. Like so. Okay. Good. Good. Okay, then I'm going to need a rough building block. This is not meant to be a permanent thing. I don't think I want this to always be a spawner for creating zombie villagers, but I at least want to try it for a little while, so we'll use mostly dirt to build this out, so it's easy to tear down. They still don't seem to be able to figure out how to path downstairs, which is very concerning. Okay, so let's dig out here. Might want to get a shovel. Okay. So my thinking, and I might be crazy, in fact I probably am, is that I'd like to build out kind of observation area. So we're gonna start with a line of dirt. Where's the doorway? Here. So let's start by making a 6x6, and we'll come out this way, like so. And then we're gonna use glass so that we have a glass bottom to look down on here. Okay, like that, I think. Okay. And then with this, we should be able to see if there's any zombie villagers that spawn. I do want to remove some more of the torches to try and maximize the mob spawning. And in order to protect ourselves, we will build up a bit of a barricade. This should be enough to keep us safe from most errant arrows. Try and get back some of this redstone as well. And then we clearly missed some torches and stuff down there. So, gonna want to deal with that as well. Okay, we'll build out this. So I think one of the easiest ways to deal with this is to get a bit of water. And a bit of water should allow us to kind of knock out any more that we need. Yeah, okay, that should do it. Let's go get some water. Okay, night has come again. The moon has risen. Let's see how the villagers are faring. Well, the fact they're all just standing upstairs makes me feel like they haven't figured out how to travel. Alright, so they're clearly not able to figure out how to pathfind down this simple stairwell to find their beds that are right here. And the slabs don't seem to be the thing that's preventing them from figuring that out. What if we move, like, this is in our weird, like, sub room, right? Because I'm kind of mimicking, like, a dwarf fortress kind of style of rooms. What if we just put the bed right here at the bottom of the stairs? Does anyone figure out how to get to that bed? All right, let's get some water while we figure out if they're going to respond. Let's grab an infinity bow, and we also need a single arrow. Just in case we want to try and take out some enemies. Well, no one seemed to be able to find that bed. Can they figure out ladders? What if we made a ladder down? What if there's a ladder leading to the bottom? Would they be able to pathfind that? That's a question. Okay. Interesting. That didn't hit that torch. What if we go here? Ooh, is the torch perfectly protected from water? Okay, well, this is why we brought the bow. Let's eat. Okay. Still not all the light, though. There's still a fair amount more that we need to get rid of. There's one over there. Should be relatively easy to remove. A little bit of water should do it. Okay. We are losing a bit of redstone, but I'm okay with that. Another one down there. Got that one taken out. Feels like there's still a few more here. Oh yeah, there's one. Another one over here. Yeah, there's a whole corridor underneath that also needs to be removed. Path over here. Hello, Darker FE. Welcome to the stream. Just doing a little bit of building today. Trying to set up a situation where we can get some zombie villagers by removing all the light from this throne room area that we had worked on. Okay, there's another one over there that I didn't get. We're going to make a run for it. And there's a torch back there, which I'm going to go for. There's another one up in that corner. Just going to move these to this side so that we're still keeping light in here, but not spreading too much out to the other side. That's fine. All right. Villagers have still not figured out how to get downstairs. So we need to experiment with more ideas. Okay, so They don't like this stairwell. What if we tried ladders? Let's try building ladders all the way up and see if they'll take a ladder tunnel. So if we grab from this chest all of our ladders and we build up like this, I don't think they're going to be smart enough to figure out how ladders work, but I'm trying anything at this point. And so we'll block this in with dirt. And then to make sure they don't hurt themselves, we'll also put a little bit of water at the bottom too. Which honestly may defeat their whole path. And we'll just do this. Well, they don't seem to be paying any attention to it. Okay, next thought. What if we had just a grand staircase going down from the top? I hate it. I think it's going to look awful. But what if we did it? What if there was just a big staircase coming down off the side of the mountain? Okay. And let's actually start with the dirt we have. We're going to also need to wall it off. Why would you immediately run for the edge? Why? Oh my goodness. What? Oh, I forgot that that wasn't a wall. Oh, this is bad. No, yep. Here you go. That's moved. Yep, go back. Get there. Chester, please. All right. Just gonna build a dirt staircase. Then we're gonna put up railings. We're gonna figure out if we can get it's fine. I need to come down anyways. Let's build up here. Okay. I don't know if this is really the most effective way to be doing this, but this is what I got. So then, after this is done, we need to have a railing along the side. Let's go get some more walls. Also, while I'm down here, this is causing light to enter in, so we're going to remove that. And then I really like those torches or lanterns, so we're going to grab that. And then do the same thing over on this side. Yeah. Where'd it go? Okay. Cool. So that's more closed off. Now we need some walls. Let's put back the dirt for now. And let's grab some walls. We'll make some walls. Need a lot of walls. Okay. That may have been a mistake putting all the dirt back. We might need still some of it. And now, if I want this to be a 3 by... this really needs to be a 5 by 5. Because I want to have their pathfinding have as much opportunity as possible to find the ground. So we want to do walls along the sides and then still have a 3 by 3 that they can walk along. Just adding a railing for villager safety. Oh, Great Olaf, just noticed you in stream. Sorry, wasn't paying attention to chat for a second. Welcome. We are attempting to try and get our villagers to wander around our castle, but their pathfinding seems to be fighting us every step of the way. So we're just trying a bunch of different things to try and get them to be able to safely walk around without really hurting themselves, is the goal. Okay, and then do the same thing with the walls on this side. And then we can take away the barricades and see if the villagers will walk down this stairwell. Because maybe part of the problem is that it's an underground stairwell inside that they're not being able to navigate. But maybe if it's a stairwell in the center of the castle, they'll be able to figure it out. Just trying to give them more pathfinding opportunities. Because once they have no problem going upstairs, but as soon as they go upstairs, they're just stuck and they can't figure out how to get back down. No matter what I do. Okay, we'll try first not having any... we'll start by trying not to have any actual stair pieces and see if this is enough for them to figure out how to get to where they're going. Okay, they're all just stuck in this hall, so close to going downstairs and yet so far. Okay. And then in order to try and help them a little bit more, I think what we might do is also just open up this side a little bit more so that there's more of a walkway. In fact, where's the wall? So this room down here is the exact same size as the room up above. Oh, you're looking at the ladder. Okay, so this door is 1, 2, 3 away from the edge of the room. So if we go back down here, if we want to have these rooms be super symmetrical, which I think I do, then 1, 2, 3. I want to punch a wall hole here. And then we'll pick back up this chest. And we'll put it back down over here for now. So redstone stuff was in here. And minecarts and things. Okay. I don't know if they can use ladders. I have not. I set one up just in case because we're trying to give them every avenue to go down, and see if they can figure it out. But so far, they have not been able to find any path back downstairs. And they come up into this room and they just stay here and they never leave. Like, I want this to be a cool library, but come on, like you can't stay here forever. All right. How'd they get there in the first place is a question from Olaf. Back here. So I had them set up down in this area where they have beds and workstations where they are perfectly content to do their jobs. But almost every morning, immediately, they get up and then walk up this stairwell to the next level up here. And that's where they stay. And they never come back down. And if I lure them back down by using a bed, for example, to trick their AI, like if I put a bed here, they'll be smart enough to figure out how to come get it. Then if I put a bed down here, they're smart enough to come get it. And if I put a bed down here, they're smart enough to come get it. But then once they're down here and they sleep, the next morning they get back up and they go right back upstairs and stay up there forever. So like they can figure out how to get up, and like they instinctually want to get up for some reason, but once they're up there, they don't know how to get back down. Okay, let's go back up here. Oh, I want to grab some of the glass that we were making down here. And let's continue filling out the observatory while we see if they ever use the stairwell. Trinity Hearts says they're like cats stuck in a tree. It really feels that way. I was really hoping, and maybe my expectations were too high, that we could have this cool castle with lots of rooms and the villagers wandering between rooms and going down to stairwells. The other thing that I can think of is we could try putting a bell down in the center, because my reading on villagers has led me to believe that if I have a bell, that'll be the meeting point where they'll go to meet and hang out. So if we add a bell down in the center courtyard of the castle, hopefully they'll go down there and hang out. Okay. The zombie riding a chicken over there, which is kind of neat. Okay. Do we see any zombie villagers? No, I don't think so. There's still a bit of light over here I'd like to take care of. Again, trying to improve the odds of things spawning in here as much as possible. Okay, better. Darker FE with a suggestion with maybe an issue with the maximum village size. Possibly. I don't know about whether or not I'm unaware of how villages work in terms of like sizing. So like maybe this castle is too big to be a village. That is quite interesting possibility. Ooh, Olaf with a very interesting suggestion, which is maybe next thing to try is turning the dirt into paths so that they might have an easier time navigating it. That is a very interesting suggestion. Like maybe they only use paths as part of their navigation. Where is this torch? Oh, interesting. That's a neat little valley. This world is just I cannot get over how amazing this world is. I always find those little things where I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that there's like this little like mountain cliff valley area in here. Alright, so that's closed off. There's still light coming from the front entrance, which I'm not sure why. Pick up some of this redstone. Might be because it's walls, not stones. The light still passes through it for some reason. Lots of zombies, no zombie villagers yet. Okay. We'll just occasionally come up there and see if we see any villagers. Alright, let's make a... simple iron hoe, I think. Do we have any sticks around? All sticks are in the wood chest because we organized everything. We are out of food again. Okay. Not that many spawned yet. Don't need to worry about killing them. Sticks are in here. Gonna clear out some more of these slabs to see if they have an easier time figuring out how to get in this way. Not even gonna put any doors on. Oh, that's cooked chicken. Oh, we have tons of food. I'm just not using my eyes. Wiki says village range is pretty much infinite, but there have to be points of interest within certain distances of each other for it to all be considered a single cohesive village. Oh, one of them figured out how to get downstairs. But only one of them? They may have fallen on the ladder, maybe? Okay. So we need points of interest. So how do we do that? Do we know the recipe for a bell? We don't know the recipe for a bell. Oh, wait. Is that not how you make a path? Oh, it's a shovel. It's a shovel, not a hoe. Well, whatever. Okay. Oh, wood already had gone back to what it needed to be. Well, that's not good. Let's go get some more dirt in case that happens again. Darker FE says, as far as I can tell, it means you need to have workstations, beds, or a bell somewhere in between the bed and the library that they want to stay in forever. Okay. Okay, that's fair. Interesting that ends up removing a layer so we see like through to the other side. Okay, just kind of making a path to the lower area. May not have an impact, but I think it's also kind of cool, so. Okay, so if that's the case, then maybe we try just making a bedroom here then. There's a small house halfway up the hill. That's, or halfway up the stairwell. Okay, and we'll come down here and get a bed. Yeah, because I had a bed upstairs and a workstation upstairs, and then I had a bed, 2 beds downstairs. So what if we just add one here, and then we'll move the workstation. We've become overwhelmed with things again. Let's switch to... Ooh, we got a good number of them. Just drop them down. Well, this no longer works as well without the slabs that we removed. Although, if the problem ends up being the points of interest, we might be able to add the slabs back. Okay. I mean, Dwarf Fortress is kind of an inspiration, so it makes sense that you're kind of feeling a little bit of that. Okay. Chat found this kind of makeshift bed here. Where is Lurker? Lurker is stuck here. Okay, Lurker, can you find... Let's... So basically, we need more places for the villagers to think that this area is all filled out. So the part of the problem is that we have it only partly filled out, and we need more locations. So now they're halfway up the stairwell. There is a quote-unquote library. And then right here, we'll make another bedroom. Okay. We'll put another bed here. Stop coming into my house. Okay. Well, it was dealt with. Armor's helping a bit. Doesn't harm, doesn't hurt to also have this sharpness 5 sword, but we're definitely killing the Enderman a lot easier. Okay, so this probably isn't going to work, though, because it's too long. So the interior stairwell is our best bet, because we can kind of create points of interest midway along. Stop leaving dirt everywhere in the castle, please. Okay, 3 hits to kill one, and it did, like, 2 hearts of damage. Okay, so we're getting pretty tanky. Okay, you came back up here. Are you coming up here because this anvil is a point of interest? And the enchanting table? I guess there's like 2 points of interest here. What if we move this? We've become overwhelmed with stuff again. We'll just put it in here, and then we'll go to one of our other ender chests to sort it to its proper location later. Okay. Olaf asking, so do we have a name for our village? The fort castle, perhaps? I'm still going with the beta castle. Okay. Let's put this back into this room. Okay. I don't know if doors would help. Like, having doors on these places, maybe that would help them realize that they're houses. We're out of wood. We need to grow trees, and all of our plant and farming stuff is in here. And then we had some bone meal, I think, in the ender chest. Okay, and then we got rid of our axe at some point. What if we use this golden axe of fortune? That seems useful. I don't know if that gave any more wood than normal. Maybe one? Okay, 7 doors. Maybe doors will help more than they hurt. So this is a room. This is a room. This is a room. That's a room. Why? Why? Is it because of the chest? Does the chest matter? Now there's no chest. Please leave. Alright. We're at 6 o'clock. It was my intent to stop at some point here and switch over to Pokemon today. And kind of do some more Pokemon Nuzlocke. This has run a little longer than I intended, but we've been really struggling trying to get the villager AI to do what we would like. It's dark and hard to see, but for the most part, no sign of any zombie villagers. If we need to, we can have a stash of night vision here as well, but it does look like they are spawning as we, Oh no, they're just getting closer. As close to me as they can. Oh, I put my one arrow away. Great Olaf saying there's a section of the wiki on villagers on their pathing. Okay, good to know. So I think what we might want to do then is call it here for today. I'll do some more reading on villager pathing and see if I can better understand what I have to do in order to make it so that they can traverse the castle more easily. We tried experimenting a bunch, but it didn't quite work. And I think we're going to pause on Minecraft and we're going to switch over to Pokemon Nuzlocke. Because it's been about a week since we've done it. We've played a bunch of Pokemon over my lunch breaks over the past couple days, getting in those 1 hour streams every single weekday, honestly, which I think worked out fairly well. And then we got in a couple hours here of trial and error on some more complicated problems. But we'll come back probably Monday with more Minecraft after I've done some more research on some stuff and on pathing. I'll do some more idling and try and get my diamond pants enchanted. You know, we actually gained enough experience while occasionally hitting up the XP farm today that we can quickly get these enchanted if we wish. Let's see what we can get on our leggings. Leggings, Unbreaking 3. That seems like a reasonable one. Let's see if we can get an extra thing. Fire protection. Okay. I don't know if we got regular protection on everything else, so I guess the pants having fire protection is okay, and having Unbreaking 3 will keep them around longer. And then I can put mending on some of this stuff as well. Cool. Oh, interesting. Chester is stuck inside the water elevator. So we might need to figure out a way to make it so that this is less of a problem, or we just make it so that there's a pressure plate so only I can go in with the gate. Okay, and another link from Darker FE. Alright, so we're going to stop here. We're going to come back with some Pokemon in about half an hour. I'm going to take a break and go grab some food. And then once I'm back from that, we'll do Pokemon for 3-ish hours probably. And then tomorrow I'll be on as well. Might actually fill in Minecraft at 3 tomorrow PST, but we'll see. At 3 o'clock's an open slot, and at 6 I want to do game dev. I've updated the schedule on Twitch in case people are curious as well. I'm going to try and keep that up to date in the future. But yeah, I'll be back in a little bit with Pokemon. If I don't see you again, thanks for stopping by and watching some Minecraft. Appreciate everyone as I try and figure out these villager mechanics. I hope it's not too frustrating, but that's going to be it for me. I'll be back, like I said, in half an hour with Pokemon. If I don't see you there, have a good evening. I think I'm repeating myself. I'm in an infinite loop. For now, though, this is going to be totally signing out. Later, folks.